my people, we are live. Give me 1 sec as usual so I can drop the link for each and every one. Right, let's see here. Let's go, Breakson. How's everyone doing, man? Are you guys excited? Listen, it's a big day, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna come with the downer immediately. It's not as big of a day as I was hoping for, and that is because what's up, Gabriel? And that is because market didn't do what I wanted it to do. All right. So look, we got 9 minutes until the news drop, until the federal fund rates drop. So, and we're going to go through the markets a little bit. So here's the important thing first, before the Fed fund rate drops, we expect it to be the same. So wait 1 second. I see that I'm showing you guys the wrong screen here. Cool. So we expecting it to come out 4.5%, just as expected, which shouldn't move markets basically anything. And but we will see. You never know. And if they cut rates, nobody's expecting them to cut rates. So here's the predictions. And you can see that it's 1% chance that they will cut rates. You never know. It has happened. Jerome Powell has come with an emergency meeting because this situation in the economy, and he has cut rates. And that has sent the markets flying. That is because that is so unexpected. It's like a black swan event, but you know, the opposite, or something that boosts the markets. So, but we are not expecting that. What we were hoping for yesterday was for the market to continue to tank. Why did we want it to tank? I got this question several times. Why do we want it to tank? Because we are expecting, our prediction is that the market will go down to about 67, 63K maybe even. I even have some predictions on 55K, which are very reasonable. But that needs to happen also, and we want to get it over with, right? So yeah, this dump going down to 65 or 70 or whatever, that would have been a little bit too easy. So now we got this pump, and what I believe is happening right now, because I know why this pump is, and let's talk about that. The pump is because everybody's expecting Jerome Powell to announce on the FOMC meeting that he will stop QT, so quantitative tightening. What is quantitative tightening? Quantitative tightening is the Federal Reserve, or any kind of central banks, but especially here the Federal Reserve, is their operation to reduce money supply in circulation. All right, so to take the inflation down. How do they reduce supply? They increase the value of the bonds. They basically sell bonds. They sell bonds on the market. So they get cash. There's more bonds on the market. And to sell more bonds, they need to make them attractive. How do they make them attractive? They make them attractive by increasing interest rates. So that is what people are expecting him to say, that they will stop it now, because this has been going on for a while, to stop inflation, or to, you know, to take inflation down. But reality is this, that true inflation has come down since Trump came into office. Why is it not showing the numbers? Since Trump came into office, yeah, you see, so the inflation has gone down drastically. This is the true inflation index. But there's another thing. So inflation has gone down, that's good. But also there's another thing. Market needs to come down a little bit also. Markets are overheated. And for markets to come down, what Trump is trying to do is he's trying to bring down the 10-year Treasury yield. All right. Why? Because then the refinancing of the debt that they need to pay off, what it is, 6-7 trillions in about 6-7 months, will, I think it's even 9 trillions, will be much cheaper for them, of course. So that is a clever move. But then in the same time also, he wants to kill inflation, and he kills inflation also by bringing the markets down. So that therefore tariffs, mariffs, this and that, all this whole craziness that's been going on for the last couple of months, I want to say, but it feels like months, but I think it's just 2 months, right? Since he came into office. So he kills inflation, brings the market down. He brings the yield down on the U.S. 10-year Treasury notes, and then they can refinance the debt much cheaper. Plus, Federal Reserve is forced to start QE, quantitative easing, which means they start pushing out money out in the markets, and that will trigger all kinds of bull runs. So that is what we want to see, but that will not happen now. I think the market, unfortunately, the bad news are that I think there's more pain. So we will see if we have a sell the news type of event today, because everybody's pricing in right now that Jerome Powell will be dovish on the interest rates for the coming future, and that he will stop the QT. If he says, for example, that they're not sure if they're going to stop QT yet, quantitative tightening, expect the market to tank, all right? Because that will be that disappointment. Remember, if you guys remember when we were live on the White House Crypto Summit, that disappointment, everybody had these high expectations, and the disappointment tanked the markets. Same thing now. So we have seen a nice, beautiful pump on the market. Especially Ethereum, man, this is sick. We shorted the market yesterday here, and it just flew up. We were totally wrong. But anyways, so Ethereum XRP has pumped like crazy after the news that SEC has dropped the case against them. If you didn't know, now you know. The SEC case against XRP or against Ripple is done and over. It's over with that stuff. So XRP is free to fly right now. So it's a shooting star. It's the brightest shooting star right now on the crypto space. But all of these pairs have pumped a lot. I'm on the 4 hourly. Let's go on the 15 minute. Yeah, so they have pumped a lot, and there's a lot of liquidity trapped here. And if we look on the liquidity charts, on the daily, you will see the majority of the liquidity is below. This is Binance. Let's look at this one. Yeah. On a weekly, it's even. On the daily, you see all the liquidity is below. So we got about 2.2 billions below, while we got only 1.2 billion on the top side. So I'm expecting some form of sell the news type of event, but we don't know. And therefore, we are going to be very cautious with everything we do, and we are ready for everything. So what do we want to see on the FOMC meeting, or what are the possible outcomes? We got, wait, I just got to see so we don't miss the news here. This is why I'm talking fast, because I want to say so much. We got 1 minute. So, all right, let me go through the outcomes. FOMC meeting. We will stream it, by the way, now, 7:20, so in about 20 minutes. If it doesn't hint early QT, that's bearish. If it doesn't signal more than 2 rate cuts, bearish. If he speaks negative about inflation, bearish. If he avoids talking about increased unemployment, decreased consumer confidence in the United States, super bearish. If he talks positive on QE and QT, very bullish. More than expected rate cuts, so 2 and more, bullish. Positive on inflation, bullish. Negative on the economy, bullish. All right? So I don't know if you had the time to write it down. I will go through all of that again before the FOMC meeting. This is why we're starting a little bit before the FOMC meeting so we can prepare. We will also look at all the price levels that we can possibly hit. But right now we want to see the market. We will go down on 1 minute because the interest rate decision is dropping any second now. So let's see how it comes. I will actually do like this. Market is pushing. Came out as expected. Boom. Here it is. Came out as expected. And right now, you saw something here. Oh, shit. Yeah, we definitely saw something. Man, news came out, or sorry, the market reacted like the interest rate came out lower than expected. Maybe they were afraid of a rate cut. But this can easily be a liquidity sweep, so be careful with this here. Oh, look how close it came to my stop loss. I shorted the market, by the way. So we will see, but it's a very little short. It's about $600. So let's see how this plays out for a couple of minutes. We have always that first impulse when the market reacts to the news, and then the real, how can I say, the real price action starts to take shape. I'll check the chat in the meantime. Yeah, Don Julio. Like first and foremost, I totally agree with you. I wanted to fly to Mars and beyond that, Jupiter. But the thing is, like, the market needs to come down. So, like, let's just get it over with. You know, it's like when you got to rip off the bandage. You know, it hurts, but you got to do it. So let's just get it over with, and let's just rip it off. You know. And this is the situation here. So for you that don't know, that has not been on my live streams previously, what I'm talking about, let's go on a cleaner chart. What I'm talking about here is this here. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep track on the charts. Yeah, that was, so look at this here. I gotta go back, sorry guys. I think this was a liquidity sweep. I think market will tank. We'll see. We're watching it now, but looks so because you see the reaction. It took the liquidity and directly pushed down. So we'll see. We'll let it play out, or it will just range in between these two, this resistance and this support. Support at 83,700 and resistance at about 84,500. Or it will just range in between here because of uncertainty, and when FOMC starts, then we will see the real volatility. So let's just watch. All right, back to the chart. So what I was explaining for you guys is this here. We have a situation where we have a lot of liquidity trapped here. This here is all of this is an order block. This is the whole accumulation that we had from March up until November. This is when the Trump pump happened, right? So we created this whole bearish, this bull flag here. And there's so much juice liquidity for market makers to pick up. And they always, not always, but more often than not, they do it. So we have formed here a beautiful downtrend. We are starting to downtrend beautifully. And what has market done? Lower high, sorry, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And now I'm expecting that last drop, lower low, to clean up this liquidity. So, and therefore I'm saying also that some people are saying 55K. I can easily see market come down to 55K because then it just makes clean house. It cleans up everything that is left behind here. So that is the very likely scenario to happen. When this has happened and Jerome Powell starts to flip the interest rate, he starts QE and stuff like that. You see the 10-year bond yield come down. Where is it? This one, come down and all of that stuff. Then you can expect the real bull market to start. That is when altcoins, crypto, everything flies like crazy. That is when you can throw your money at any kind of altcoin and it will stick and it will fly to the moon. But we have not been there yet. And the more I look at it, the more it seems far away. But then in the same time, the more bearish everybody gets, the more bullish I get. Because if there's something I've learned from all these bull runs I've been in, then it's that when everybody is bearish, you bullish. When everybody is bullish, you bearish, because that's most often as it goes. And if you do that as easy as I just said it, you will make money in the markets, because you always buy in the fear and you always sell into the greed. Here's the fear. And where are we right now? We are in fear. Market, the fear and greed index has gone up a little bit because we had this pump and everything. But trust me, it's coming down. It's gonna come down more. And when we see things up in the green, coming up to greed, extreme greed, that is when you want to start DCA out, dump off your positions, right? Yeah, I agree with you, Don Julio. The crypto market is as volatile as the Swedish weather. Exactly. Hey, what's up, TikTok family, man? How you doing? All right, cool. So that was the situation. Man, I'm a little bit pissed. I'm gonna be honest. I shorted my EAT on my other account, but I got stopped out from this wick that happened from this wick. But now market is dumping. You see this thing here? Interesting. All right, cool. So I think what I said is very likely happening. We're taking this step by step. We will see on the other stream that starts in 14 minutes where where market goes, but it looks like we will have a sell the news type of event. So let's see. Or if we are lucky enough, market dumps hard right now, hits this OB, this order block here at 81K, then we might actually get a push. So we will see. We'll take it step by step. I will dissect what's being said on the FOMC. I will explain how it affects the market. You will see the FOMC meeting and charts side by side. So you see if I'm taking any trades on the copy trading accounts. And you can follow along as you wish. All right, guys? So we have 30 minutes till I start the FOMC live stream. I'll see you on that one. All right, guys? Share it with everybody that needs to see it. Don't forget to like this stream, and I'll see you soon. Peace.